Hi, in this video we will learn how we can design home alarm system in HLS and export IP block in Vivado and run on basis 3 FPGA board. This design will be only the combinational logic based design. In this project there will be three Windows based sensor and two motion detector sensor on the doors. When the home alarm system is on, any activity on these three sensors will be detected, and any activity on these two doors on the motion sensor will be detected. This will be flow of our project. There will be a home alarm system of function. Inside that we will call a security breach function. This other class will call in this main of function. There will be two types of security breach can occur: Windows-based sensor and motion-based sensor. This will be look how our project will run on the basis tree FPGA board. First, the switch pattern. This particular pattern 1101. This will be used to turn on the alarm system or turn off the system. Initially, all will be at zero's position and we will turn on this switch 12, 13 and 15 and keep turn off switch 14. So our alarm system will turn on, and when this turn on the 7 segment display it will show A. It means it's active now. When you turn off the alarm system it will show 000. It means it's currently off. Let's come to the sensors. There will be two types sensors as we discussed: motion sensor and Windows sensor. Any activity on the Windows it will detect on these three sensors, and any activity on two doors detect on these two sensors. So we will not use any real sensor, so we will use these slide switches as a sensor in our design. Here, these 5 push buttons we will use to show the fault where we get the fault in our system. For example, if this sensor is high, it means security breach occurred. And we will press these slide push buttons one by one. It will show that if this is high, then this, when we will press this push button, it will show the 7 segment 1 here. It means the window 1 sensor breached the security. Similarly for the other sensors. And if the switch 6 is high and we press the M1 push button, it will show that the 6 here. It means that our motion sensor 1 has breached the security. Now let's come to the implementation in HLS. In HLS, we will there will be 3 source file. First is home alarm system.cpp file, next is .h file, and next is security breach.cpp file. In home alarm system, this is our top function where we declare variable for select switches 16 bits, as there is 16 different select switches and 5 push buttons, 16 LEDs, and 8-bit 7 segment, and enable for the 7 segments. And after port, the parameters of the interface, we will use none, and there is some other variables. Here we are categorizing our sensors positions and switch positions, and when the alarm is on, the pattern 1011, then it means our alarm system is on. Okay, if any sensor value is there, then it means it breached the security. Otherwise, it will show A on 7 segment. A means active. Else, if it is turned off, then it will show O on the 7 segment. It means alarm system is off. If either window sensor and motion detector sensor not equal to 0, means it breached the security and it will call this security breach function. Here we are passing the sensor, window sensor, motion detector, show fault, 7 segment data, and its enable value. This is our header function, the header file, where we call the 7 segment code and the security breach function. This is our security breach function, where you can see here this function will call in our main function. Initially it will show E whenever this function will call. E means there is an error, there is an detection. If initially show fault is 00, then based on sensor value, if window sensor is not equal to 0, it means window security breach, and if motion sensor not is equal to 0, it means display motion display has breached the security. Based on this condition, it will jump to the section where if window displays has breached the security, it means first it will show the error, and based on the show fault push button value, it will show the 7 segment either 1, 2 or 3 based on the sensor you activated. For example, you activated this sensor and you press show button, show push button 0, then it will show the 7 segment 1. Okay, and if you have turned on the sensor 2, it means you have to press the show fault 1, index 1, then it will show the 2 on the 7th segment. It means the sensor 2 of the window sensor activated. Similarly for 3. Same case we will use for the display motion sensor. Initially it will show error, and based on the sensor you activate it, and the show part you press, it will show the sensor value on the 7th segment. Here we have written the test bench to test our function. We have written here, and this is the header file for the test bench. After this, we will do the simulation. Once the simulation done, it will show there is no error, and then we will do the synthesis. This synthesis is important that our functions is using only the combinational circuit or the sequential circuit as well. So as we are targeting only the combinational circuit, so it must not use any memory element in our design. So here you can see it's not using any memory element in our design. It means it's only using the combinational circuit. Here, if there are any memory element, then it will show the uh, flip flop and RAM and based on the utilization, and it will show the clock signal and register. Here, no sequential circuit is being used, so it's only showing the lookup table. It use 186 lookup tables, and it show only the ports and not clock and register signal. After this validation, you can export your IP, okay, with default configuration. It will take short time to export your IP. It exported the IP, okay. Here I already exported, and you can create the repository from here. For example, here I have created the project and the IP is there. So I will just select the directory, and you can see here the IP is exported, and we can apply and close. So that you can see there is the IP available in your IP catalog. This is your IP block. Here this two port is uh, the HLS created by default, so you don't need to use these two ports, and the rest of the port you have declared in your HLS program. After this, you will create a wrapper file for this project, and you will assign the ports to the pins defined in the user manual, and you will generate the bit stream for it, and you will run this on your basis tree FPGA board, and you can verify all these combinations, and it will work successfully. Thank you very much. Subscribe this channel. I will make more videos. Make a comment if you have any question. I will add the source file in the description as well. Thank you very much.